Good morning, everyone. It is January 29th of 2025, and the market is pretty quiet right now. We have the NASDAQ trying to gap up a little bit, but for the most part, you can see that UDOW is getting sold into a little bit as well. It's had a huge run here since the 13th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days without resting, and you need to take a breath and rest sooner or later. It tried to do it here on the 27th and it still got bought. And then, as you know, SPXL and the Qs got hit by some news and it gapped down quite a bit. And then they're in the process right now of trying to buy this back up. Now, one of the things you have to realize is that we have earnings coming up here, and that you know, in order for things to go back higher, you've got to actually come down and rest here a little bit. And we talked about how the Qs are right at this level where they've been struggling to break out. And you can see that one, two, three, four, 5 times now, when we've tried to go higher here, we have gotten sold into. And by after we tried to break out, we just try to dip lower and lower and lower. So the question is, do we reverse here and come down and take out this candle down here, or do we continue to go higher and take another run? Either which way, as of right now, that is your chop box. And when the market gets really choppy, you have to be aware of what's going on there, just like we did here in SPXL. Tried to go higher, and then with every failed attempt, we went lower. And now we're in the process of trying to reverse. You can see that same action over here in TNA, and the only one that really doesn't have that same action is UDOW through here, but UDOW just kind of needs to sit and hold this 103.51 area for a while, rest for a few days, and then proceed to go back up. Let's take a look at some of the setups going in for today. Not a lot out there. So as many of you know, I do not like to trade anything past a 5. I feel like I'm chasing. And these are the daily setups that are in my basket, and the majority of them are still 222 rev back up. I think the only one that I had in here that wasn't was BITO. This one is actually set possibly to go 222 rev back down. It is trying to gap up a little bit. I really think we try to fill this gap here before we make a decision, but you know, they very well could just roll over and go back down as well. A lot of these names, 2 up for the year, and they are just resting. Costco had a huge move, was able to catch this one here on the 27th, and then I was quick to take my money once it got to these targets right there. Would love to see this go 3-1 and up and proceed back up to $1,011. And it's the same names, just setting up over and over and over and over again. And the 222 rev is my favorite setup. Insides aren't bad, but as I go through this, just realize that that's what we're looking at here, just the same stuff. We took NVIDIA on a huge reversal yesterday, locked in a lot of gains. So I'm not shocked to see this ETF or NVIDIA actually pull back through here. We've got a whole month to play this because earnings for NVIDIA is on 226. What we're looking for here though is this 222 rev and the trigger right here to go higher. And I'd love to see this fill the gap before earnings, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it just rests today. Anything can happen with these names. OKLO, love the pullback on this and how they paused it yesterday. And, you know, take a screenshot of this. I'm not going to go through every one of them, but these are the setups going into today. Some of these you can see I have positions in, others I do not. And, you know, earnings is still happening. I think Tesla, Microsoft, and some of the bigger boys report tonight. So be aware of that as well. And let's see what else we have. You can see that I do have a position here in Chipotle as well. So I will add that to my setups. And that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and come and join the Discord server. We're there all day and we will help you. Talk to you later.